How's up, everyone? Today, I'd like to show you all something truly deplorable. God Byleth! As he destroys Aether Raids with his nonsense against real players. So how this build works is very simple. So the Sword of the Creator, as you know, has 3 major functions. Every last one of them enables this terrible build. First is the cooldown reduction. This makes Miracle cost 4. Second, the Sword of the Creator nulls follow up, so he turns everything into a game of speed. And finally, the third function. He disables guard, and enemy attempts to build skills with breath or blade. Using a flashing blade of his own, this turns God Byleth into a horrible monster that builds up Miracle early, and if he swings twice, he will just get Miracle back again. Combined with the evil of Ea's Mystic Boost, Byleth will recover 6 HP, bringing him right back into Miracle range. Thanks to Big Getty Star, any attacks that should have killed Byleth will be corrected as he resurrects many times with more strength. And now, I unleash this evil into the Aether Raids. Behold the power of God Byleth! And now, we shall witness the power of God Byleth firsthand. So this time the enemy has 2 ears and a flying owie. Ephraim, who's had his bonus for this week. Let's see what the enemy will do. It appears that the 2 ears are going after the Sothis, hiding within the refuge of Byleth's mind. Their digging process has opened up and destroyed the evil tea table of Sothis. Now Sothis cannot have tea. Meanwhile, Yoon attacks Dragon. Does minimal damage and dies painfully. I really need to do something about that. I should probably change it so that they don't do that. The same goes for Xian. Oh, but now Sothis got mad and started coming out. Yoon attacks Ea. It took a big hit, but immediately replies, and Yoon dies again. They're basically sacrificial pawns. Oh, and now God of War Ares tossed Byleth backwards, and flying now we got tossed backwards. Now Ephraim stands at the forefront. Ares versus Ephraim. Ooh. Byleth returns the favor and tosses him backwards. Now it's Byleth and Sothis versus Ephraim and friends. Byleth versus Ephraim. Ooh. Doing minimal damage. Meanwhile, Byleth and Sothis is inching ever closer. Ephraim tries to finish off Byleth. However, I am God Byleth. Ephraim, bewildered, tries to kill Byleth again. However, I am God Byleth. Upon the sight of that, Ephraim's friend walked away. Now Ephraim tries to strike down Byleth again. However, I am God Byleth. And then Sothis caught up.
Prepare yourself.
Forgive me. Sothis popped out of nowhere from the recess of Byleth's brain and crushed Ephraim to death. Now God of War Ares attacks.
I will protect them.
Dragon, does this harsh strike on God of War Ares. However, Ares survives the assault. upon the sight of such evil, knowing that he cannot strike down God of War Ares either, Ea got on her knees and surrendered to Byleth and Ares and that brain damage in his head, Sothis. And now, Reinhardt and his evil friends Aversa, Ea, Legendary Azura, and Sothis has appeared to try to destroy the evil forces of Sothis, also hiding inside of Byleth's brain. Ooh. And a building got mysteriously destroyed by an evil catapult. The evil Reinhardt strikes at Sothis across the tea table. Sothis turns into herself and takes 2 dire thunder hits.
I shall cut through.
Sothis respawns by summoning war planets. However, was not able to strike down the Reinhardt. Upon the sight of his brain being attacked, Byleth strikes out the Reinhardt.
You will back down.
Attacks Sothis again. And now the evil Sothis has been destroyed within Byleth's brain. His brain damage cured. He now has the clarity to attack the enemy forces. Let's see what will happen. The enemy shuffles around and sends out their own Sothis as their bait. Yune attacks Sothis. Yeah, it'll be very painful.
Revenge, it lives.
Revenge, it lives! And now, Yune comes out again, because that's what she does, goes and gets herself killed. Oh, Sothis does not attack. And so Yune attacks Azura instead! The evil Yune strikes out with an atomic blast, crushing Azura. And now, Aversa Backbreaker versus Yune. Despite Yune's struggles, she was not able to do much to Aversa.
Always a pleasure.
And Aversa breaks her back instead. Oh, Sothis got mad and smashed that. The Reinhardt versus
This must be
the
fate.
Dark Overlord. The Dark Overlord is immortal! Let me teach you. Whoop, whoop, boom. 6 passive pain plus. Now you must deal with the Dark Overlord Elise. The Dark Overlord Elise counterattacks and deals 10. Meanwhile, God of War Ares strikes out against Sothis. Sothis counters attack with
Revenge.
Revenge! It lives! However, God of War Ares survives the counterattack and has built up his defenses. Aversa tries to attack the Dark Overlord, however the Dark Overlord simply pays it back with more pain. Ea versus God Byleth.
Comes to me.
Ea was not able to defeat the reanimated horde and was defeated. Now it's Sothis' turn.
I shall cut through.
Will she cut through? Normally she would, however.
It's over.
Byleth strikes hard at Sothis, destroying her. Upon the sight of such an appalling display of Byleth smashing his own head and killing Sothis, the rest of the survivors, Aversa, just Aversa, with 1 HP, had no choice but to get on her knees and surrendered to that evil head-bashing Byleth and become his sex slave, along with God of War Ares and the Dark Overlord Elise. This time the enemy has arrived with Fjorm, And Fjorm! And a Sothis copy. And yeah, that's a terrible thing too. Alright, let's see what they will do this time. My horrible catapult destroys their building. Didn't even look at what it was. And now, once again, they will strike at the recesses of Byleths' mind. Will they perhaps free? Oh, nope, it's just there to strike down Uni. Honestly, she does nothing. It's like inconsequential in these battles. Just kind of shows up to get shot. Upon the death of Uni, Byleths and his friends got really mad, and now
I can't be your bride.
Fjorm can no longer be a bride after being viciously destroyed by the evil Byleth. And now, Alm uses Guangxi and flashes Yune to death. Now, Fjorm stands at the forefront. Ares attacks. Blocks the attack. Oop. And now Ares is being forced to move again. Let me show you my power. Ooh. Oh, nope, not enough. You know, I really should put Ares in another team. His heavy blade does not proc very well with this team. Well, oh, Sothis chose not to attack Byleth. Could Sothis have detected some kind of secret?
I shall cut through.
Or will you now? With your war planets? Ooh. The minion is very, very tanky. Now Byleth attacks Sothis. Sothis counterattacks with war planets. Alm versus Ninian. Okay, well, Ninian can't survive that one. It's a bit too much for Ninian to handle. Sothis versus Byleth.
I shall cut through.
And I will survive! I will survive! Ooh. Ow! Now this is where I wish I have the same ability as the evil Ares. If I have that, I would be able to block another attack. No, well. This is fine. However, you have not been able to reach the recesses of his brain. And now the evil Sothis appeared from the corpse of Byleth and ate them all to death. And that is how the entire forces of legendary Alm and his friends were eaten by the evil Sothis coming out of Byleth's corpse like a mine crab and ate them all. And now, the evil clown, Kranya and her friends have decided to go and attack Byleth. Her lesbian friend, Pouring Girl, managed to step on a trap and hurt half the team doll. What will they do now? Well, there's 2 ears, so they managed to heal quite a bit. It would appear that they're willing to wait a little bit before moving in, but here it is. Oh, nope, not gonna fight Byleth. Must have detected something. So, Pouring Girl decides to attack something else altogether. Now it's Byleth's turn. Oh, she survived! It's almost as if she's got miracle. Okay, clown, and well, they're not doing anything. They're just kind of smashing things up. Then the Dark Overlord Elise, who personally oversees his battles, strikes out and destroys Ea, leaving some pain. God of War Ares strikes out. Not cutely destroyed Pouring Girl Soleil. Then Yune sensing the opportunity, comes out and strike down. Yeah. This is becoming a massacre. Killing is now. Nope. The gay clown strikes and takes down Yune. Inflicting 7 damage, lowers defense. Versus God of War Ares and got chopped up. Mistake. What would the gay clown do? Oh. Unfortunately, gets crushed.
How could I lose?
Gets crushed by the God of War Ares himself. And so, the gay clown Kranya and her gay friend Pouring Girl was destroyed by Byleths' minion, God of War Ares himself. And now, the Dean of Rutgers University, Rutgers himself, has appeared to challenge Professor Byleth and put him out of work. Let us see what will happen. Will Rutgers University's scholarship be able to destroy the evil forces of Byleth and his students? Let us find out. Dimitri, who has decided to go and learn from Rutgers University instead, has been sent forth to attack Byleth. Byleth strikes, hits Dimitri twice, and that was it. Now let's see what will happen. Byleth versus Dimitri.
Stand down.
I survived because I'm God Byleth, but actually it's really bad if I initiate first. This is one of the major flaws to this build, and that is that if I attack recklessly, unfortunately, I will not have enough energy at the end. If I have the abilities of God of War Ares, though, that would be different. But, oh well. One of these days we'll figure something out. For now, this build is still a bit of a prototype. But that's okay. We still have God of War Ares, and Ares will strike down Rutgers University. Oh, and here comes a Yune! He might have killed one Yune, but the other one...
This is where it ends.
Destroys Dimitri! And now he failed his course and has been sent to the Shadow Realm. In response, Ea strikes down the offending Yune. Now Yune has been defeated by the evil Ea. What will happen next? God of War Ares versus Fjorm. Ooh, God. Ares hit hard. What's next? What will you do? Ooh. A secret technique! Fjorm decides to go and step on a plate and damage herself severely, along with everyone else in the area, weakening God of War Ares, bringing him down to only 1 health, in which Miracle will not work. Impressive way to stop my evil technique. However, you still have to get past the Dark Overlord Elise. Taste this!
Comes to me.
Now we'll be able to defeat the Dark Overlord Elise. Come on! Oh, upon the sight of the Dark Overlord Elise, Rutgers University got scared and tries to strike at Sothis.
I will cut you down.
Instead,
I shall cut through.
however, Rutgers tries to cut through Sothis, and Sothis responds by cutting through Rutgers instead. Rutgers nearly died from that assault. Fjorm versus the immortal Dark Overlord Elise. By avoiding Elise altogether, all Rutgers University brought to him and his friends is ruin. Because the Dark Overlord Elise was not defeated, the evil Dark Overlord Elise was able to crush pretty much everyone else on the army, and Rutgers University has no choice but to surrender, bow down before the Dark Overlord, and become her sex slave for life. And that is how Rutgers University became the property of the Dark Overlord Elise. And now, we have 2 ears. Legendary Azura, a buff man, and of course, Tiki! Adult Tiki is so bland. Yeah, she's got big boobs, but she's so bland. Nothing interesting. But she still can produce one strange noise when she attacks. That is important. It appears that they've decided to take the path of smashing Sothis' tea water. That water that she used to boil for her own tea. Destroyed by the evil Tiki. Now they decide to take a few turns to go and wait, situate themselves. Oh, and now Buffman has approached. Sothis' table has been smashed, and now she's mad. She's gonna come out of Sothis' brain to attack. Tiki versus Sothis. It appears that Tiki has guard. Yeah. There's that sound. I was waiting for it. Oh. And now Yun attacks Tiki. Mistake. Now.
Not a step closer.
Oh. Tiki ate Yune. Oh, another one appeared. She gotta stop doing that. And the other bird was eaten alive as well. Now all that is left is Byleth and pals. Exactly 3 damage. Ooh. Sothis has been destroyed and Byleth's brain damage has been cured. Meanwhile, attacks the Dark Overlord Elise. The Dark Overlord Elise was not able to do much damage except for this. And now Byleths has returned. Oh, the Dark Overlord Elise strikes out at Azura.
It's all over.
Taking her down mercilessly. Meanwhile, Ares strikes.
This might get unpleasant.
It would appear Guard has kept Ares from obtaining the charges that he requires. And now, God of War Ares has been struck down. Yeah, fights the Dark Overlord. The Dark Overlord, however, is also immortal. And so the Dark Overlord survived the attack and strikes back with pain. Tiki versus Byleth. Due to the fact that Byleth negates this kind of nonsense, Byleth was able to enter the immortality range and become the reanimated horde. And so, Tiki, unable to defeat the evil reanimating Byleth, had no choice but to get on her knees and become Byleth's sex slave. And now, Naui and her evil friends Ia and the gay clown has come to challenge Byleth and his students. Well, this seems like a reasonably good move, putting the evil Naui to the forefront. Being blue and all, it'll be tough to defeat her. And so, Byleth sends out the Dark Overlord Elise. The Dark Overlord Elise also can do nothing, but does not get counterattacked. Therefore, she leaves behind 10 damage as a residue. God of War Ares attack, however, can also do nothing. And now he strikes back for 42. Unfortunately, that catapult's in the way, and now the Yunes cannot do the one thing that they're programmed to do. Destroy blues. And so,
Ares had no choice but to die painfully at the hands of Naui without any backup. Meanwhile, gay clown Kranya strikes at the Dark Overlord. Ha The Dark Overlord Lees was defeated, but not before giving everyone 10 damage. Upon the sight of the gay clown, Byleth appears and strikes Kranya down like a red-headed stepchild. Now that revenge, it lives. Byleth destroys his father's... spoilers. And now... it's actually not really that big of a spoiler. Naui discovers the horrible truth about the evil Byleth. Immortality. If you do not strike down the evil that is within Byleth, he will survive forever and ever.
Comes to me.
The reanimated horde strikes down Ia. Meanwhile, Yune is free to attack Naui. Naui's in danger. She counters attack.
Is that all?
Only to discover Yune. Oh no, 1 health. How could that be? The smug Yune was not able to strike down the evil Naui, allowing Naui to attack Byleth. However, she still cannot defeat the reanimating Byleth. Now he will be defeated, because unfortunately this build has a major weakness, and that is that he needed to hit twice. Ia defeats Yune. Now, all that is left for you to do is to defeat the evil within Byleth's brain, Sothis herself. Unless you do that, you will not be able to win.
A merciful death.
Yune has been defeated. However, they may have taken too long. Now they must dig within the recesses of the evil brain of Byleth to discover the horrible truth, the truth of Sothis. Ear detected something and decides to attack the pot of water that Sothis had to make tea instead. Sothis got mad, and so
Prepare yourself.
crushes Ear to death for destroying her hot water that she needs to make tea with, and now Ear dies painfully. And so, with no choice and no forces to fight, Azura got on her knees and became the evil Sothis' sex slave and forced to lick her bare foot forever.